So welcome. We are spending this term going through the first certificate exam, reading, writing, use of English, listening, those 4 sections. Now, we're looking today at the first certificate reading part 1. This is the text we went through. It was tough. We've spent 2 weeks on this now, going through every word, trying to understand all the words, going through the answers, looking at which answer is correct, which is wrong, why. And these are the ideas I've come up with for having a chance of getting better point scores in this particular section. So, the first thing to note is there are 8 multiple choice questions for part 1. And here are the answers here. Now, the thing to remember, part 1, the answers are in order. So if answer number 1 is in the first paragraph, and answer number 2 is in the 3rd paragraph, answer number 3 will never be before it. They always run number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way down, okay? Now, sometimes we just don't know what the answer is. We just don't know. But we can look at these answers and go, okay, I don't know which one it is, but I know it's not this one. So we need to try to rule out the obvious incorrect ones, which will give us a better chance of answering the questions right. But doing this takes time. And if you spend too much time on it, you might find you're running out of time. And if you run out of time, remember to guess. Just say, okay, I've got 1 minute left, I've got 3 answers, I'm never going to get through 3. I'll guess the last 2 and I just won't even read them, just do answer number 7 is B, answer number 8 is D. You need to guess, because then at least you have a 25% chance of getting it right. Of course, if you do it quickly and you finish, go back and look at your answer, say, okay, I think that's right. Why do I think the other ones are wrong? Or why do I think that's right? And try to rule out more incorrect answers to increase your chances. And remember, only one answer per question. You can't go, I think the answer is A or D, because if the answer is A, because you've marked A or D, they'll give you a wrong answer. Now, the reading exam in total is 1 hour, and there are 3 sections. So I'm thinking 20 minutes per section, but really I'm thinking 15 minutes per section, because you want 15 minutes to go back and spend some time ruling out incorrect answers. So we've just done part 1. It took us the 20 minutes. We didn't have time to go back. This is the first time you've ever done it as well. One more thing to say about first certificate, just in general, is all about the pass marks. I talked to you about this last time, but I didn't put it on video. So the pass mark, I think, at the moment is 60%. That's what you need to pass. I recommend when you buy the book of exams that you aim to get, on average, 75% before you attempt to take the exam in real life. Remember that the way the first certificate works is if you fail one of the sections, you can still pass the exam because it rounds everything up and gives you your average percentage. So if you fail one, you can still pass the exam. And remember, if you get a high score in the first certificate, I think 80% or more, that qualifies you for the next certificate up. So if you got 80% or more in the first certificate, you'd qualify for a CAE certificate instead. That's about all I have to say right now, except we're going to continue, we're going to do part 2 now and see how we get on.